How's it going, guys? It's Brad. So yeah, the WWE Monday Night Raw review from October 15th. Let's get right into it. So Monday Night Raw starts off with a WWE World Cup qualifier. This qualifier will consist of Air Scotland's Drew McIntyre taking on Davenport, Iowa's Seth Rollins. So this entire match, I was rooting for McIntyre because I wanted a non-American in the World Cup, so we at least get some form of international feel. So yeah, this match overall, back and forth match. Both guys were pretty good. Match ending, the match would go outside the ring. Dean Ambrose would come out and brawl with Dolph Ziggler after Dolph attempted to interfere. During all of that, Seth would get back in the ring and Drew would not be able to get back in time, forcing a count-out victory to Seth Rollins. So Seth was going to win this match regardless. So now for the World Cup, make that 5 Americans in it. So over half the field now is American. So then after the match, we go backstage as Seth was gently rousing Dean for his lunatic timing. And then Dean lashed out at Seth in boring fuckface for only being good for a laugh until he needed bailing out. And then Dean says he's going to prepare for his America Cup qualifier against Dolph Ziggler alone. Yes, I'm now calling the World Cup the America Cup. I'll call it the World Cup again when you put a non-American in it. So next up, we get a women's tag team match. We get Nia Jax and Ember Moon against Dana Brooke and the returning Tamina. Yeah, Tamina was back again after being injured again. Like, honestly, we should just get rid of Tamina. Every time she gets some decent push, she always gets injured. Like, she's just injury prone. Match is pretty meh. Not much happened. Match ending, Ember hits the Eclipse on Dana. Ember gets the 3 count for the win. But after the match, since all 4 are going to be in the women's Battle Royal at Evolution, and for this Battle Royal, the winner will get a future Women's Championship opportunity, whether depending if they're on Raw or SmackDown. Oh, now we're going to make Battle Royals actually mean something. Oh, now we're going to do that. Didn't do that with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania. Didn't do that with the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. And you didn't do that for the 50-man Royal Rumble. And you haven't done that with the fucking America Cup. But we'll do it for Evolution. God, this company's so goddamn inconsistent and incompetent. Don't worry, I'm not done with the company yet. So after the match, Ember and Tamina would team up and throw Nia Jax over the top rope for post-match assault. Then Dana Brooke would get up and then she'd throw Ember and Tamina over the top rope, and Dana Brooke is standing tall. Nah, there's no way. That's not a sign of things to come in Evolution. No way Dana Brooke wins. Dana Brooke is goddamn worthless. So then next up, Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey comes out. Of course, Ronda's saying she wants an answer from the Bella Twins after last week, when the Bella Twins attacked her. So then Nikki and Brie, the Bella Twins, come out. Of course, the Bellas say their attack on Ronda came down to reclaiming the respect they felt the champion had taken from them. It's like, huh? And then the Bellas say Ronda jumped the line and was now taking credit for an evolution they started in the Divas division and bolstered with the outreach of the reality shows. Oh yeah, their crappy reality shows, Total Divas and Total Bellas. God, those shows are fucking garbage. Amen. I don't think Ronda really takes the credit. Like, she's a big part of the women's evolution. Like Nikki and Brie were part of a fucking crapshoot called the Divas division. Like, it wasn't just Nikki and Brie that started it. It was the fans wanting every fucking women's wrestler on the roster to get a fucking chance. So, I'm gonna raise my hand and say no to that one. So then Ronda says she's tried to be respectful of the Bella's seniority, regardless of her personal feelings on the Divas era. You can let your feelings out. We know the Divas era sucked balls. And then Ronda says she initially felt that maybe they could join forces to spearhead the evolution together. Well, it's really hard when one of the Bellas used to date fuckboy Buckethead. And Ronda says after last week all the Bellas wanted was a camera. There you go. You finally got it, Ronda. You got it. Why do you think the Bellas have 2 reality shows? They just want a camera in front of them. So then Ronda and the Bella Twins exchange insults on some fucking high school drama type shit. But Ronda was able to goad the Bellas down from the ramp, so the Bellas would come down with their team of private security guards. Of course. But Ronda would come out of the ring and she would take out all the guards while the Bella Twins flee. And Ronda stands tall. What a garbage-ass segment. Why the hell did the Bella Twins have to turn heel again? Like, it's goddamn stupid. Next up, we get a WWE America Cup qualifying match. This one consists of Hollywood, Florida's Dolph Ziggler taking on Cincinnati, Ohio's Dean Ambrose. So it doesn't matter who wins this match. The next competitor in is a fucking American. So it's a back and forth match. Match ending, Drew would interfere. Seth Rollins would come out to brawl. Dean would realize Seth was at ringside when Dean didn't want Seth there. So Dean would shove Seth outside the ring. Dean would get back in the ring. Dolph would hit the super kick on Dean during all of that. Dolph gets the 3 count for the win. So Dolph qualifies. Now make that 6 Americans in the World Cup. Jesus fucking Christ. This company is so out of touch and so incompetent that it's not even goddamn funny anymore.
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
So continuing on, after the match, Dean and Seth would get into a shoving match for post-match assault. That would prompt boring fuckface to come out. Same boring entrance. Same music. Same fucking crowd reaction. Even in Philadelphia. Well, they're in Philadelphia. Fucking Philadelphia hates Roman Reigns with a passion. Actually, not same boring entrance because Roman had to run out. Roman Reigns can't do my same boring entrance as normal. Roman Reigns gotta get in the ring. So Roman gets in the ring. Roman attempts to play peacekeeper and all of this, breaking up Dean and Seth. Roman Reigns, you two can't fight. Roman Reigns, I need you two to get along so I can get over with crowd and Shield. Yeah, and you ain't getting over with the fucking Philadelphia crowd, you stupid jackass. So then acting Raw General Manager PC Corbin comes out. Baron Corbin would, of course, make a 6-man tag team main event, consisting of the Shield and Braun Strowman and the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. That would be for the main event. So next up, we get a one-on-one match. We get Finn Balor versus Jobber Mahal. Finn would have Bayley in his corner, and Jobber Mahal would have Alicia Fox. And both Singh brothers, because Samir Singh is back after getting injured. Oh, fucking goody. Both pussy-ass Singh brothers are there. Boring-ass match. Jobber Mahal's feeling the matches. His selling, his knees, his punches were fucking fake. He's fucking garbage in the ring. Finn's sling blade and corner dropkick were good. Match ending. Finn sits coup de grace. Finn gets 3 count for win. Not boring-ass match. But after the match, Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush would come out. And that would also set up for our next matchup. Bobby Lashley versus Tyler Breeze. Boring match also. Match ending, Bobby would hit the full Nelson Slam. Bobby Lashley gets the 3 count for the win. Does this mean Bobby Lashley is becoming a heel? I guess the heel is the best thing for Bobby Lashley since he's obviously went nowhere as a babyface. But yeah. So next up, we have a segment. We have Trish Stratus and Lita come out to the ring. Both are going to be promoting their women's tag team match at Evolution against Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. So then Alexa Bliss and Mickie James would come out. Alexa and Mickie would do impressions of Trish and Lita. Then both Alexa and Mickie would promise Trish and Lita the nostalgia of their return would be fleeting due to their lack of practice. So then Trish and Lita both say they could use some reps and told Alexa and Mickie to come out to the ring for a fight. Of course, Alexa and Mickie refuse and walk away. So yeah, boring segment. So next up, we get a 2-on-1 handicap match. We get AOP versus Conquistador. Originally, it's supposed to be Kurt Angle, but Kurt had no better costume. But I was looking at the Conquistador guy, I was like, this isn't Kurt Angle, this is some local jobber. And the crowd were actually putting this guy over to, like, go Conquistador. It's like, no. Conquistador's fucking garbage. A more profitable crowd would say Conquistador sucks or he sucks cock. This guy sucks. Entire match, Michael Polo and the commentary team are selling it like, who's under that mask? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Just end the match already. So this match was boring. It was a squash match. AOP hit the last chapter. AOP get 3 count for win. Baron Corbin, of course, would be watching on the ramp with his chair. So after the match, AOP would unmask Conquistador for post-match assault. Jesus, there's been a lot of post-match assault tonight. But of course, under the mask, the Conquistador would turn out to be a local jobber this week. Oh look, what a surprise! AOP squashing another jobber. What a surprise. So then Kurt Angle would appear on the stage and then he hit Baron Corbin with the Angle Slam. Kurt stands tall. And of course, you know, I'm not going to be the one to rip on the fan base a lot, but if the fucking crowd wants to lower their fucking standards, especially Philly, if they want to lower their standards for something as fucking retarded as Conquistador, then the shitty matches and the shitty product they end up getting is what these fucks rightfully deserve. But yeah. And of course, how long will Kurt Angle's attack last? Because you know, that's not PC. So next up, we get a women's match. We get Natalya versus Ruby Riott. For Natalya, she would have Bayley and the returning Sasha Banks in her corner, because Sasha's been out of action for the last month due to an undisclosed injury. They wouldn't say what it was. Ruby, of course, had the entire Riott squad in her corner. It's a pretty mad match. Match ending, Natalya would lock in the sharpshooter. As soon as Natalya locks it in, Sarah Logan would come in and attack Natalya, forcing the DQ. So Natalya was going to win this match regardless. So after the match, the Riott Squad would come in and attack Natalya for post-match assault. Bayley and Sasha would come in to even the odds, and they fight off the Riott Squad. So then next up, we get a segment. We get Elias in the ring. Of course, Elias doing his normal show thing. Of course, talking about who wants to walk with Elias. WWE stands for Elias, walk with Elias, etc., etc. Elias would then take a shot at all the Philadelphia sports teams, including the Eagles and the Flyers. And Elias will take a shot at the Philadelphia Flyers' new mascot, Gritty. Actually, to be fair, Gritty does look fucking ugly. He's the perfect embodiment of Philadelphia itself. Thank God we don't get the Philadelphia fans anything to throw at you, because they would throw it non-stop. Because Philadelphia is a sports fan base that threw snowballs at Santa Claus because they weren't losing enough to get the top draft pick. They also throw batteries at their own Eagle players at halftime. They also fight with each other in the crowd like it's the Rumble in the Jungle. At least Buffalo Bill fans have fun when they're putting each other through tables. So then Apollo Crews comes out, and Apollo says it's now his turn to interrupt Elias. Oh, I didn't know there was a line to interrupt Elias. And I had no idea your number was called. So then Elias, of course, asks who he is, and then Elias unmics himself, and then takes a shot at Apollo Crews. Apollo would fight back, he hit a swinging kick followed by a press slam. Elias would then retreat, and Apollo stands tall. So we're setting up Elias versus Apollo Crews feud. Okay. Well, we're not doing really anything special with Apollo, so might as well do something. Probably just gonna job to Elias. So then next up, we get a 6-man tag team match. We get the Shield, which consists of Dean Ambrose, Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins, and Universal Champion Boring Fuckface against Braun Strowman and the Raw Tag Team Champions Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Boring match. Roman fails in the match. Roman's punches and clotheslines are garbage. His BS Superman comeback looked like shit again. The 10 clotheslines of shit in the corner. We had the fucking Samoan drop, the stupid man punch, the stupid man punches. Look fucking fake. So at one point in the match, Dolph Ziggler would shove Seth into Dean after Dean hit the dirty deeds on Drew. Then Drew would accidentally blast Braun Strowman with a Claymore. So match ending, Shield would hit the triple powerbomb on Dolph Ziggler. Dean Ambrose gets the 3 count for the win. So for now, the Shield is on the same page. But for how long? But after the match, Braun would grab Dolph Ziggler and Braun would hit the running power slam on Dolph for post-match assault. Then Drew McIntyre would hit the Claymore on Braun Strowman and walk away. So does this mean we're setting up Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman in the future? We'll have to see. After Roman's done burying Braun? But yeah, that's a wait and see thing. And that's where we have Monday Night Raw. What a fucking garbage show. What a trash heap. You remember the last couple weeks when I said how Raw was being good and would catch up to SmackDown? Just kidding. Raw just dick punched us back to reality. They fucking suck. They're going down the tubes again. Yeah, a few good weeks and then being dick punched back to reality. Raw was fucking garbage. Raw gets a 1 out of 10 from me. What a trash fucking show. But yeah, I think I ran it on long enough. Because WWE is so incompetent, so out of touch with reality in their fan base that it's not even funny anymore. Have a good day. And hope everyone has a good day. Peace out.